Okay, hello, welcome. There might only be a few of us, but we're gonna start, and this is gonna be cool anyways. We're just gonna vibe. So, I have a few ideas. Some of the ideas I have are really edgy character designs. There's a few of us. This is fine. This is exclusive club. We're gonna vibe. I have a few ideas, very edgy design ideas, because that's just how the Dream SMP is. It's very edgy. So we're gonna see what I can come up with. We'll see what I can come up with. We'll see what... I don't know how many I'm gonna get done or how many I'm gonna start at the moment, but we'll see how this goes. So I was thinking of starting with either Tommy or Dream, just because they're two big characters, but I'm thinking... I don't think I've warmed up yet either. That's good. We'll see. Let's start with Tommy because he's, you know, the main character. I don't have too many ideas at the moment, but we're going to see what we can come up with. I'm probably just going to start with a standing pose and then see where it goes from there. I like the concept of it being I love it when people make, like, fan fictions or different stories and stuff of Minecraft, but with, like, semi-real life physics, like talking about how the blocks as a distance work, or how you're, like, in this wilderness. It's kind of cool to me, and so we're gonna probably implement some of that. We'll see how it goes, if I can warm up first, because I am very choppy right now, but let's see. Okay. Probably just gonna sketch a little bit to warm up because I'm so... all my lines are so finicky right now. Okay. Besides that though, how has everybody been? Today has been long for me, even though I woke up at like 11 a.m. I've been pretty good still. I had one class today. I ate lunch. I had one class today. Every day does feel the same, man. It feels like it's felt the same. Every day has felt the exact same since, what was it, March? When this whole fiasco started. March, ever since extra long spring break, everything's felt exactly the same, but that's okay. Even though things have changed, I still feel like every day is kind of the same. It's kind of crazy. But it's been alright. I got up, I ate lunch, I went to class, my one class today, and then I came back, ate dinner, and I've been here, just kind of chilling. So it's been a quiet day for me, at least. But I was excited to do this. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I decided on character designs because it's something that I really like to do a lot. Okay. Warm-up sketch in process. This looks... I don't even know who this is. This is just a scribble, but... You didn't have to go to school because of quarantine? Yeah, me too. I was excited to stay home, and then... I think everyone was excited to stay home, and then... Oops. We stayed home a little bit too long. Okay, we're gonna erase this and actually start now that I'm warmed up a little bit. Let's see what standing pose I can come up with. Standing poses suck because you have to consider gravity, and who likes gravity? Okay, so we're doing Tommy. I haven't drawn Tommy. I've only drawn Tommy a couple times. I actually need to consider a real design for him normally, but we'll see how this goes. I've been pretty tired today, but not too bad. It's not been too bad. Today's been pretty okay. Just a quiet, chill day. This stream's gonna be kind of quiet, kind of chill. I called my mom for like the first time in a couple weeks, which is kind of sad. Because I'm at school, away from home, and I don't talk to them very often. I should probably talk to them more, but it was a good conversation. Been other than that, been scrolling TikTok today, thinking about how I need to update my Tumblr and update my Instagram and update my TikTok and update everything. But alas, being on social media is difficult. I'm thinking about also, like, because I've been thinking about, I was scrolling a, like, political meme Twitter a while ago, so I've been thinking about that, and then I've also been thinking about things to talk about while here on stream, and some of the things that I was thinking of was different, like, random history topics, or what I can, like, ramble on about and just keep talking about for a while, because sometimes it's hard to think of things to say. In thinking of, like, different things that I like to talk about, I was thinking of the book that I got from the library this month. I decided at New Year's that I was going to get a book from the library on campus every single month. And I was going to get a book from the library every single month, and I was going to read it because I haven't been reading books enough. So I went to the library, this huge library. On campus we have this, like, 4-floor library with all the books you could ever think of, and some of them are, like, super old too. They've been there since, like, 1960s, 1950s. And I went to the library, and I went up to, actually didn't go browse because it's kind of hard to find what you're looking for because everything's organized by topic, but I went to the database for the library, and I looked at I was thinking about different things that I wanted to read about, because I like reading nonfiction. I used to read nonfiction almost exclusively in middle school and high school. I would go to the library, the public library, and I would get, like, history books, culture books, lots of travel memoirs. I really enjoyed reading travel memoirs. I don't know what it is about it. It's just kind of an interesting experience. And I would go get those, and I would read them a lot. So I'm okay with reading nonfiction. I was looking at what topics did I want to read about, what would interest me enough to read a book about it. And I was thinking, oh, well, I really like history books. And so I was, what time period of history could I read about? And I immediately thought, oh, the 1920s, roaring 20s, cool, romanticized era of time, that Great Gatsby vibe of things that people like to hype up and romanticize, and I think that it's cool. I think the aesthetic of it that people talk about is really cool. And so I decided, hey, I keep yawning, jeez, I'm not even that tired. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna get a book about the 1920s. Really? Is this actually the most interesting? I'm just going on about the things I've done this month, but yeah, so I went and got a book about it. Oh man, what's it called? Hold on, let me find it. It's called Modern Temper, American Culture and Society in the 1920s, and I've only read, like, the introduction. I haven't even gotten that far because I keep getting distracted with things. But I picked up this book, and I've read a little bit of it, and so far, it's really interesting. It's been talking about, like, how the 1920s was this era right before, like, it was, like, right before the Great Depression in the 1930s, and people talk about how, like, it was the midpoint, like, turning point of an era, and then romanticized a lot for the prosperity and wealth of the 1920s. And So it's talking about how, like, yeah, the 1920s are, like, romanticized, and people, historians and stuff consider it, like, this turning point right before the war. And it was talking about how although these, like, you have all these conceptions about the time period based on maybe what you've heard, maybe what you've read, you have all these conceptions about it. It was talking about how it's actually really complicated. There was a lot of problems going on too. You had, like, class issues, things like that. You also had a lot of racism toward immigrants from Europe, from Asia especially, and all of these different things and different problems that they were talking about right before the stock market crash and the Great Depression in the 1930s. And that the 1920s is a lot more than just the romanticized vision of rich people on the East Coast with parties and alcohol and this, like, rebellion against society. I'm excited to read more of it and, like, go into some of the, not only, like, just generally more serious topics and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. My yawns, I don't even know I'm yawning. I'm not even that tired. But I'm excited to read this book and learn about some of the more serious aspects, things that happened during the time period. It's going to be really interesting. I don't know what I want to read next month, though. I have, this month. I say next month like it's not already February, and I should have had the book done already. I might keep this one for a little bit longer and then get a new one in a while. What's another thing I can talk about, ramble on about for a little bit? I can talk about my classes. I have 5 classes this semester. I have 3 studio classes, which is fun. Fun besides the fact that I have to pay for all these materials, but fun because it's a lot of hands-on aspects in a way, and that makes it a lot more fun. I think this is gonna actually be Dream and not Tommy because the build is not too adult to be Tommy, and I don't feel like fixing it. So this is gonna be Dream. We're making Dream now. I have 3 classes, or 3 studio classes, and then 2 other classes that aren't related to art, because I'm an art major, unfortunately. But I have a figure drawing class, a printmaking class, which is kind of cool, and then I have a this experimental design class, which is kind of cool too. And for that class, the project that we're working on right now is it's making like this chimera conglomeration of 4 different animals. I think we have to combine a human, an amphibian, a bird, and a mammal. And immediately when my professor explained the project, I immediately thought of some kind of centaur style lion's legs, lizard's legs thing with some kind of wing. I made some sketches of it a while ago that I haven't posted yet. I was gonna maybe post them after, or draw something more cohesive with it, but it looks pretty cool and I kind of like that, so that project's gonna be fun. And then for my figure drawing class, I bought a big fat piece of expensive paper for a project where we have to copy master drawings. Well, we have to copy 1 master drawing and learn from it, learn the different aspects of how they've drawn that figure. It's a whole learning exercise, which is going to take me forever to get done, because not only do I have this fancy and expensive paper that I'm using, it's also 22 by 30 inches. It's this huge piece of paper that I'm going to have to manage to fill. So that's gonna be fun. And then my other class is a printmaking class, or my other studio is a printmaking class, and in that class, we've we filed the edges off of these like zinc metal plates that we're going to put our designs on, and then sanded down blocks of wood in order to use those for making prints as well. We have these big, giant, like, huge wheel presses for printmaking, and it's kind of interesting. Being in college is fun because you have, I mean, you are paying for it, but you have access to, like, all of these different resources that you didn't have access to before. A lot of my art classes are a lot of fun, and I'm happy with the fact that I'm an art major, and yet disappointed in the fact that I'm an art major, but I'm doing something that I like, so I think that it's a lot of fun. These legs are too long. They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. I always struggle a lot with, like, over lengthening the body, but also just standing poses in general, full body poses in general. I really need to work on that more. If I can fix this foot too. I have ideas. Jeez, I keep yawning. I have ideas for these designs in, like, the way that you think of. I love the way, there was this one artist, college is fun. Oh, you're in middle school? Middle school is good too, but, and then high school is also good too, but I think that college is my favorite so far. You get a lot of new things that you find out. Don't, like, speed run through school though, mentally, because you do that and you'll feel like you wasted a bunch of time, but college is a lot of fun. For these designs though, I had this idea for, what was it? I was thinking of this one piece of art that I've seen. Man, this foot is infuriating me. Okay. I was thinking of this one piece of art I saw where the artist made it so it's like cool ways to make the mechanics, the like unrealistic mechanics of Minecraft make sense in real life. So what they had done was they made like the hotbar of your inventory into like this kind of like hologram floating aspect, which I kind of thought was cool. And then I also find like I said before, different fics and fanfiction and art making use of the physics in what would kind of be Minecraft physics in real life. A while ago when I was really into Hermitcraft, which I still enjoy it, I just haven't watched it in a long time, I made I had this whole epiphany where I was thinking about how do the elytra work? And I thought about this for like a whole week. I was thinking, how would the elytra work with physics? Like, how would you, like, obviously, given grace, how would you glide with these wings? And I did a bunch of research and I looked it up and I was like, okay, so if you consider, like, hang gliding and you consider, like, that elytra is the name of the shell of beetles' wings and stuff. I looked into this for a while, and I looked into it, and when I was into Hermitcraft a lot, I liked Grian. I liked a lot of them, but I liked Grian the most. So I drew him with the elytra, and I drew this whole sketch page of this whole, like, all of these elytra mechanics and all of, oops, I messed up there. All of these elytra mechanics, all of these, like, harnesses, different, they were like, I had like handles on the wings because you have to be able to stabilize them, and I thought about this in the sense of like, how do physics work going over the wings? How would you stabilize your legs and your knees, or from your knees, like your legs, if you had the wings attached to your back, and all of these different aspects. So I looked at like hang gliding harnesses and putting like handles on the wings to stabilize, like I said, and then also considering like the rockets. How do the rockets work? And I came up with like, what did I come up with? I came up with like you attaching them to your boots and flicking a fuse, kind of like a match. It's a super interesting concept, actually, and I spent a while on it because I was curious. For some reason, I found myself like intrigued with the way that the elytra worked, and then I had like this super solid elytra design that I used in a lot of other things. So the problem though is that ever since I got out of Hermitcraft and into like Dream Team and a bunch of other like content creators and some people that did Minecraft, ever since I got out of that, they're never in endgame. They're just doing lots of speedrunning concepts and other things that doesn't really involve endgame. And so I have no more excuses to draw content creators in elytra. So it's kind of been just sitting there in the background as an idea that I had for a while. I'm very unhappy with this arm. Do you think I could just hide it? I could hide it in the clothes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull like a 16-year-old me and just say no to the hands. These legs are good though. I kind of like them. I probably need to fix them though too. It's time to flip the canvas and cry. Okay. Pull here. And then fix this too. I'm having so much trouble because it's so uneven. That would help my problem. There we go. Hiding an arm in clothes, it just depends. Because there's a difference between, like, purposefully covering the other eye with hair so you don't have to draw it, and purposely putting the hands behind the back so you don't have to draw hands, and then, like, skillfully changing, like, turning a pose sideways so you don't have to draw the other arm. It can just be conveniently foreshortened and hidden behind the body. It works. That's what matters, is that it works. And I don't have to draw the other arm. Well, at least the other bottom half of the arm. And then this is also my go-to hand pose, because when I do the wrist against the hip rather than the hand against the hip, I don't have to draw as much hand. It's kind of fantastic. If I can fix this and make it look better. Maybe. Okay, considering we're thinking about clothing design, let's see. So, Dream, like I said, this is gonna be Dream now. Dream, we have, I'm thinking saddest design because I like the full mask. Normally, if it were me and I was drawing Dream, I usually draw him with like the half mask so you can see his mouth, or his mouth and nose. But my idea for this was the full mask, because it's Dream, and then maybe some kind of like, man, I can't get these legs right. This sucks. Okay. So, full mask, maybe some kind of like cloak or shawl kind of thing is what I'm thinking. I'll just go into it and see where it goes. I like the hood idea, but I kind of don't want him to wear a hood, because while that makes him like more inhuman, I also want him to be like, he's still a vulnerable character, and I think that that's kind of cool. We'll see. So, mask. Shawl, yeah, shawl does seem cooler. I might go with the shawl. We'll sketch this out, and then I'll do another sketch on top of it, probably. Or maybe I'll just sketch them out for now, and then come up with multiple ones. I have so much trouble with this stupid smiley face. I always feel like I draw it incorrectly. How many times can I draw one smiley face? That's fine. Okay. Okay, so this make my brush smaller. This, hair, which I, for some reason, find easier drawing from the left. I could not tell you why. I finally figured out his hair after forever, which is good too. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. Oops. Eraser too big. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Shawl, kind of like, oh. Let's see. Shawl, kind of like, we can come up with something, but we need something. I don't want to draw armor just because I feel like unless they were planning to battle things, they wouldn't put on, like, I've drawn them in armor before, but I feel like we need a base outfit that they put armor on top of, rather than just drawing them in armor all the time, because you have, like, the different wars in the SMP that have to do with the actual, like, armor and fighting and things. So, let's see. I don't know whether I want him to wear boots or shoes, because I think my original design has him wearing, like, Nikes or something like that. Cooler shoes than he wears normally. We know Dream's shoe game isn't that good. I think boots. I kind of like Dream designing combat boots. That's kind of cool to me. Oh, I figured out what I did wrong. Brain too big. Too much big brain. There we go. That's better. It would be pretty exhausting to wear armor 24/7. Especially because, like, their armor's, even just iron armor, is so heavy. It would be so heavy and so exhausting. Let's see. I have a design for him. I don't know why this makes me want to draw it, but if I go and open up, hold on. If I go and open up an old drawing that I had, I did these, like, cyberpunk designs a while ago, so this was like a cyberpunk thing for Dream that I liked a lot. This kind of like shawl concept I think is kind of cool. So I might kind of interpret that into this design a little bit. I especially like this with the mask under mask. I think that that's a cool concept. For one, covering his face, and two, the mask that he wears is probably like gonna be kind of sweaty and not that comfortable. I would think so. So if we go back, to this, let's see. We're gonna have, yeah, like kind of like Kakashi vibes, kind of like Ethos Lab, like like mask under the mask thing. I kind of like that. And then I've always liked to draw Dream. I don't know why. I always like drawing Dream just in a like normal t-shirt, like a black t-shirt or something. I can't tell you why. It's just there's something about it. But then I think that we're gonna do some kind of like shawl concept. I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna make a new layer and just start going over it and see what I can come up with. So we have something like, I like drawing clothes a lot too. There's something cool to me about clothes and the way that they move. Okay. We have, I don't know, I'm trying to focus so hard for. This one gives me like Japanese kimono and regular like kind of wear vibes. I don't know why. It's probably this part at the beginning, but There's one. Let's do another one. Maybe I can do some kind of like connector chain collar thing on the middle. I think that one part of character design that I really like, or at least outfit designing at least, is coming up with like a bunch of different versions for things. Like my Technoblade design went through a bunch of stages before I actually figured it out. Let's see, maybe like let's just go with this kind of chain then. Something like this. And then we have here, I don't want to do two Technoblade though, so here, here. Here we go. I don't know, I want to also have this be pretty. So my Technoblade design as a pig or a masked human, I like the masked human concept, but I also really like Technoblade designs with like the pig ears or some kind of pig characteristic. I think that that's really cool too. Okay, there's another one. We're gonna make a third one. My Technoblade design has him with I think it's similar to, oh, I forget their name. I actually hadn't seen their design before I made it, but it's similar to another artist design who does Technoblade with a, like, pig skull mask. I don't remember who it is, but mine is the only one that I found with Technoblade high ponytail, because that's honestly my favorite, is drawing him with this high ponytail, because that's very Technoblade for me. But yeah, I think that the pig designs are really cool. But I think that if you're thinking about it in a, like I said before, if you're thinking about it in, like, a real, quote-unquote, realistic Minecraft, he would be, like, some kind of animal-featured human being in quotes. I don't know. Maybe we could do one with the collar. Edgy collar vibes. I kind of want this design, him to be able to, like, move in it, too, because he's scary. He's a scary fighter. So, listen, not a furry. It's not a furry. If anything, big pig walking around on two legs is a furry. I don't know what your definition of furry is. Okay. Why can I only come up with like 3 different designs for this cloak? And why can't I make it look as edgy as I want it to look? See, this way, if I just do this, we cover all of the limbs, and then I don't have to draw any arms. I do want to actually, one of the things I wanted to do was redo my Rambo design, because I like it a lot, but it's not how I want it yet. And I don't watch him, so I should probably, like, watch him and actually figure out his personality a little bit better, so I can make a design a little bit better for him. I also need to actually catch up with the DSMP because I don't have very much. I'm not very far. I need to get a little bit farther. I know what happens because of timeline hints. This looks like a raincoat. I know what happens in the DSMP because of, like, hints from the timeline and stuff and different streams that people have talked about and that I've been not spoiled for, but just told about. Okay, one more. So I need to catch up. I need to do some watching if I have some time. I'm thinking, like, man, I might only get through just stream today. That's okay. I had no intention of getting through a lot of character designs, so that's okay. Let's see. Maybe we have, like, at the shoulder, kind of hanging on the shoulder. Ooh, I actually kind of like this. Hold on. Short connect here or something like that. Okay, wait a minute. I think I'm coming up with something now. And then the back of this. Okay. And then let's just say that this, we have this here. This part is dark, right? Because we have the mask thing under the mask going on. This one's actually the one I kind of like the most. Hold on now. Ideas are forming. So you have this one, which I don't like. This one, which I think is too technobladey. And that one is not my favorite. I think I like this one the best. I might edit it a little bit, but I think that this one is the one that I like the best. And then we have like, whoops, wrong layer. And then we have like this shirt underneath, and then I'm thinking, obviously we have a belt. Eraser is too big. Obviously a belt and then pants, and then I think those boots that I was gonna go for originally. Oh yeah, because I think the reason it reminded you of Philza was because Philza's like persona is an anime character whom kind of has this kind of has this Japanese look in general, so that's probably why. I don't remember who it is nor where he's from, but it's an anime character. Boots are easy at least, now that I already have feet. I need to watch more Philza and draw more Philza too. I actually like him a lot, and I've neglected consuming content of his for a while. I'll get to it at some point. Okay, we have boots. Okay, I'm glad that this is actually coming along now because I was stuck for a little bit. To put soles on the shoes. Whoops. Not soles. Yeah, soles. That's the sole of the shoe. Forgot to hit English for a second. Okay, feet. Oh, I figured out what my problem was. I figured it out. I love it when I just look at something and I know exactly what's wrong with it. That's the best feeling ever. Feet too big. First brain too big, now feet too big. Too much big brain. Too much big feet. Don't quote me on that. That was kind of funny though. Okay. There we go. There we go. Feet are fixed now. Dream is big brain, but that doesn't mean he's got a big head. He does not have a big head. Physically or metaphorically. Oh, I like this song. I just recognized it. Okay. Here we go. Quick pants, because I'm fast at pants. I can draw them fast. Oops. Oh, I figured out actually what I hated about this is that this foot should be facing to the front, and I have drawn it incorrectly. Fun anatomy problems with the guy. There we go. I fixed it a little bit. Here we go. Whoops. I hate feet. I think it's gotta be one of the worst things. One of the things I'm worst at is feet. I just dislike it a lot. It's hard. Okay. I actually kind of like this. I might do long sleeve dream. I feel that. Let's do long sleeves. Say he has some kind of like just dark shirt turtleneck thing going on underneath this thing. I like that. Drawing feet, shoes, man, I need to do more like feet studies, shoes studies. And I can draw them when I'm looking at them, but I can't draw them just out of nowhere. It kind of sucks. Feet, okay, the things I'm worst at have to be like feet, and then maybe legs, just because I don't draw them very often. Feet, legs. Hands are obviously there because hands are just difficult. And then that's probably it. I'm pretty good at hair, mouths. Arms are a little bit in the middle there, but I'm getting better, so. Oh, okay. Fixing this to look a little bit better. There we go. Actually, that's not bad. I actually kind of like that a lot. Hold on. If I make this full and then erase all this nonsense going on inside. Here we go. There we go. Now it looks good. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that because of the, like, ability of movement. Let's add a sword. Hold on. Let's add, like, the hilt of a sword. If he's right... I have to do this every time I draw, like, any kind of tool on a belt or a sword on your... or on a back, or, like, even people holding swords and things. I have to think, okay, so they're right-handed, which means that it would be on the left side, which means that in my drawing, it's on the right side. Okay, it's right here. It's on the right side. I'm very smart. Okay. Right side. Right here. There we go. Hello, Arlen. Welcome. You're both green. I didn't even notice that someone different was here for a second. You're both green on my screen. Oh, you're both green on your screen, too. Struggling to come up with the dream design at the moment. But I think I'm kind of liking it, so that's good. Sword. Netherite sword, obviously. I think that I kind of want him to have a crossbow, too. Just because that would be kind of cool. Ooh. Big brain idea. In the hilt of his sword. Maybe not the, like, actual hilt of the sword, but maybe in the... what's it called? This part of the sword. This part. The, what's it called? The protector, grip protector part. Guard. The guard. The guard of the sword. Put in the guard of the sword a, Eye of the Ender. Or an Ender Pearl, or something like that. I'm glad you're both here. We're just vibing. Wait a minute. If I draw this... Hold on. I just misinterpreted my own... There we go. If I can draw a sword... the hilt of a sword right now, because I feel like my lines are sad. Okay. I might have to move this whole hand. Here. Oops. I'm rapidly smashing the shift key instead of actually pushing undo. Might have to fix that one too. Undo button. Bad look, honestly. Okay. thank you, although... Thanks, although it's a work in progress. I might just slap something down for now, like this, and just kind of go with it, and then leave it there for a moment. Bop, 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 bop. Good enough for now. It looks good enough for now. We'll leave it for the moment. Except for I'm actually gonna move it because it's annoying me. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. We're good now. I got it. Don't worry. And then maybe a crossbow in the back. That was the other thing I was thinking of. And then I can draw some little sketches of him too, because I want to do that. I also want to draw his sword, because I think that doing custom swords would be cool too. I just realized just now that his hair is not right, and I need to fix it, because it's gonna annoy me. Okay. We fixed his hair, don't worry. It's correct now, we fixed it. Now I do... Thinking about how I can do a crossbow over the back, hold on. It would probably have to be this way, because it would have to go under... Okay, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Hold on. How does crossbow... How do crossbow go? Hold on. I love people who draw a dream with like a potion, like the belt of potions on him along with his sword. I think that that's kind of cool. Even considering he doesn't get potions in his like Manhunter speedruns a lot, it's kind of interesting to me. Oh, hello, somebody else showed up. Welcome. See what I can do with... Hold on. How do crossbow go? Hold on. It's just a pickaxe with a string on it. Wait. Okay. Belts. I love just belts with stuff on them. It looks awesome. There we go. There's a crossbow. Makeshift crossbow. Yeah, like I said, I like the potion belts that people draw a dream with. It's kind of cool to me. Should I have the top of the, like this? Oh, whoops. Should it be like that, or should it... Wait, maybe I need to Google this. Hold on. Time for references, because I don't actually know how people hold crossbows on their back. Can you even put a crossbow on your back? Crossbow on back. Oh, that is... Oh, it is a thing. Hold on. It's like... It is upright. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like upright. Some of these are cool. Okay, it's like upright with the strap. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. Yeah, so you can see the arrow. Shouldn't I technically put a quiver on him too, then? Like this. Whoops. There we go. There we go. And then erase this part too because it's in the... There we go. That's true. You're right, because the wide part would be near your legs, and I feel like if you were running or walking, then your legs would hit it, and so it might be uncomfortable that way. Quiver on the back or one on the belt? That's a good question. I think it depends on how many arrows you have, and like, he's already got a sword on his belt, so I feel like it might be better if it's on the back. I could put it just kind of like on the other side, maybe, or I'm thinking or it could be like one of those small quivers, because I feel like Dream using a crossbow, he would be more like, a quiver is something, oh, Arlen, a quiver is a, like, bag for your arrows. That's okay, yeah. A quiver is a bag for your arrows. And so I'm thinking, like, either a small one on his hip, because I feel like Dream would use a crossbow not in a real combat sense, but more of like, I mean, obviously he would use it in combat, like indirect combat, but I feel like he wouldn't rely on it too much. Yes, a quiver is a little thing that you use to hold your arrows. It looks kind of like this. Looks kind of like this, and it has all your arrows in it. Quiver. Okay, let's see. I could put... Oh, I forgot to erase this part too. Let's see. Quiver on... I think I'm gonna go with on the hip, but like this. So he has a couple different things on his legs. Yeah, belt. Yeah, kinda. I'm gonna go with this here. It's gonna be like that. And then it's gonna have all the potion arrows, maybe. Yeah, that's true. We could have, like... He could just carry around, either harming or poison arrows. Okay, I think that that's good for that. Let's combine all these layers now. Hold on. Let's see. So... Oh, okay. Actually kind of like that. Dream is the kind of person that would have a knife in his boot, so I'm gonna actually add something like that. Because he's the kind of person that would have it. Let's be honest. Because now all of his gear he looks geared up, but his boots look boring, so we're gonna add something there. Quiver, but in his boots. That would be funny. Dream is the type of person to have every single weapon he can fit. Yeah, Dream is the person in the movie trope where they're like, oh, okay, put your weapons on the table, and he like pulls out his weapons, and then they're like all of the weapons, and he pulls out every single like little thing he has, and then the last thing he puts is like the one dagger from his boot. He's that movie trope. That's kind of hilarious. He is that movie trope, especially SMP Dream. Okay, we're gonna add something like that. Boot daggers are a different breed of dagger. Any kind of dagger. He looks geared up. He looks ready. Okay. That's a good sketch if I ever saw one. He looks ready for battle. Okay. Except for armor, obviously, because we're not going to be wearing armor for that long, of course. fixing this a little bit. His tiny cloak is cute. I think that that's a good idea. It looks kind of cool. Oops. Now we get to draw little tiny dreams. Imagine having weapons built into his clothes, like blade. Oh yeah, blades coming out of the bottom of a shoe would be kind of cool. Dream would be the kind of Dream is like the. He would go all out with the secret weapons. He's the person with like a knife on his keychain. Like he's got all of the weapons. He's always ready. I feel like this drawing is still like, or the anatomy is still off a little bit. I fixed it. There we go. We're good now. Next, new layer for little tiny details. So we need to draw all the weapons, obviously, but I think I'm going to start with just either... Wait a minute, I got an idea. Let's do the mask versus... Mask on versus mask under the mask, because we were talking about that too. I might add a little bit of color to this too, but I'm not going to color the whole thing. Okay. Whoa, I just flipped the canvas 17 times. Okay, so profile view that I can just copy, which is nice. I love digital art because then I don't have to try. Okay, copy, paste, drag it over to here. Maybe erase a little bit of this because I feel like it. Erase these because I feel like, okay. Now we have, wait. Now we have mask under the mask. Ethos slab style. Cyberpunk reminded you of how, oh yeah, awesome dude. Really, I need to watch him because people have hyped him up a lot and I haven't watched him a lot, but I see what you mean because I've seen fan art of him. I see what you mean with how that looks. He's kind of got that, like, people draw him with, like, that futuristic looking style. It's kind of cool. I kind of like how people draw him, honestly, and I don't even watch him, so that's kind of cool, too. Mask under the mask. And then I need to draw his hair, because he's not bald. Bald dream. Bald. Okay. He won't be bald in a second, but he's bald for now. For some reason I am what? Okay. For some reason I can't draw him right now. We'll get there. Baldream. That's even, wait, that's even better. Hold on. Where's the layer? Where's the layer? Baldream. Wait, I need to move that. That's so in the way. Hold on. First bad, now Dream. We gotta start harassing Dream to shave his hair that we don't even know what it looks like correctly. We've only seen the back of his head. Oh, Art, hello, welcome. Thank you. You can make an entrance anytime in the chat. We're just kind of vibing. Let's see. some reason, I cannot draw his hair for the life of me. Hold on. Maybe I need to do it... What? I'm struggling so hard right now. Move it down. See if I can fix it then. Reasons why George sucks, and now it's Dream's... Now it's Dream's turn. Get ready, piss boy. I'm not making a list of reasons why Dream sucks, because we all know that the true, like, lowest of the low is George, and we're not gonna repeat that. We're not gonna repeat that. Hair. Struggling with hair is my livelihood. Honestly, that's good enough, and I'm just gonna vibe with it, so we're gonna copy paste it and move it over. And then erase it again. Because that's just how I roll. Oops, wrong layer, as usual. Whoa. How do I even draw an imaginary man's hair? Okay, what was that? Okay, I saw a tweet earlier, I think it was in my Discord, but I saw a tweet earlier that was like, Dream has said that he's seen fan art that looks like him, yeah? Have you ever seen a fan art of Dream that wasn't hot? Just saying. We know he's attractive, that's just facts. He can't not be attractive. Okay, combining these. Banger tweet, exactly. I wish I was better at drawing hair, honestly. People say that they like how I draw hair a lot, but it's kind of messy, and I like people who draw hair with, like, a lot of detail. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Arlen. Dream is hot. We know this. This is a fact. If he wasn't hot, if Dream no hot, then why fan art so hot? Just throwing that out there. I should write that down too. Yeah, I'll just add that. Thank you. Exactly. You can't draw him unattractive because you would just be lying. Tiny strands. Yeah, tiny strands of hair everywhere. And then, oh, well, it depends on how you do it. Like, because the method of drawing hair is clump. So I draw hair kind of like this here, where it's like all a conglomerate, but I like the people who are able to, like, add all of these individual strands like this, and it looks so, like, full and cool and things, but I just don't like how it looks when I try it. Gluing sticks to your, that would be like classic stickman with the shirt drawing, where your mom's like, oh, are you gonna draw hair on it? And so the kid goes like this. And then there's like bangs or something. That's gluing sticks to your head. Sticks, like, just straight up. Where's my new layer? Here it is. Anime hair type beat. And no, anime hair is like you have this section that goes off like this, and then you have this section, and then you have this section right here, and then you have this section that goes off in the front, but then there's a part that goes down, and then there's the back part, obviously. That's anime hair. There's a difference. Highlighter, yes, highlighter stick hair hits different. I keep drawing on the layer that I need to be a new layer. Okay, for real this time. Bakugo, okay, yeah, you're right. Bakugo's hair is, like, just unnecessarily spiky. It's like, look, I casually enjoy My Hero Academia as much as the next person, but Bakugo's hair needs a comb. He just needs a comb. Somebody give that boy a comb. What kind of contract did he sign to get that much hair gel? Who knows, honestly. At this point. Goku's hair? Yeah, Goku's hair as well. All these different anime hairs. See, it's their anger, it's their internalized anger that just keeps their hair sticking straight up. All the time. It's a constant. The power of friendship. Yeah, the power of friendship. The power of friendship keeps their hair sticking up. See, people would normally ask, how does Dream see through the mask if it's like just a solid? How do dreams see through mask? And the answer is, he just does. He doesn't need to see. If he needed to see, then how does he beat Minecraft Manhunt, Speedrunner versus 400s? If he needed to see, then why would he beat versus 400s? Dreamin', yeah. Hashtag justice for anime angry spike hair. That's so funny. That's actually really hilarious. If I can draw his stupid mask correctly. You spelled it wrong, too. You were close there. Oh. Yeah, only transparent on one side. Or, yeah, it's like those one-way, it's like the one-way glass. I don't think that a mask made of glass is very efficient, though. I'll be honest. If it were, like, if he gets it hit too hard, or if he drops it, it just breaks. Judtick for anime spike hair. Why is this? Okay, I'm struggling here with the stupid. Here we go. Okay, I figured it out, guys. We're good. His mask is just magic, like Cinderella's shoes. Yeah, if you had a glass mask break on you, how much would it hurt? How much of the glass would stab you? It depends on the glass, I guess. Because you have that glass that, I forget what kind of glass it is. It just, like, if you, I tried to draw with an eraser. If you hit it, it just, like, cracks. Like this. But it doesn't actually break. What's that glass? It's the glass they use in car windshields. But I forget what it's called. It's not tempered glass, because that's different. It's the glass that has, like, plastic in it. Just apply flex tape. There's your solution. Just apply flex tape. That's... Oh, whoops. That's a modern problems require modern solutions. Wise words of Phil Swift. Call Fix-It Felix. Felix tape, guys. Felix tape to fix your glass mask. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. I forgot to draw his ear. Or at least draw it correctly. Fun. It's drawn now. We're gonna do his sword and his crossbow now, because I feel like drawing them. And I feel like it would be cool. Not me yawning again. That's okay. Okay. Sword time. I wanted to put an Eye of Ender or like an Ender Pearl in the guard of his sword because I think it would look cool. Thank you, Arlen. I'm very good at them. I can draw ears very fast. I don't know what it is. I figured out the formula. That's the formula. That's the formula for ears. It's super fast. I couldn't tell you how to do it. I can just tell you that I can. Some people struggle a lot with ears, but I don't think I ever have. Because you got the long part, this long part, this part, and then this little bump, and then the lobe of the ear. I don't know. Thank you. I'm very happy with it. This is the one skill I have. Drawing ears. It's just a circle. I mean, it's kind of a circle. The hard part comes when you're trying to draw ears from like the back or the side because they look different. They look like the part where it actually attaches to your head looks like a little bowl. Because if you're going from the back, it looks like this or something. From the back of your ear, it looks like that. It looks weird. Triangles. Good job, Arlen. Good spelling. Okay, sword time. Time for sword. We're gonna draw half of the sword, and then we'll just combine it for the actual sword. How long do I want it to be? I think that that's good. Okay. There we go. I have to flip it around for some reason because I have to draw swords with the blade going up. I have no idea. Hello, Rennie. Welcome. Okay. I don't know what I want to do for the actual guard yet, or the hilt yet, but we'll see. Copy, paste, transform, flip it over. Boom. Look at that. We got a whole sword. It's amazing. It looks like the Master Sword, kinda. Hello. Go do your work, Rennie. Go do your work. Calm yourself. Yeah, definitely do your work, do your homework. Oops, this needs to be a little bit longer. There we go. Bye. Have fun. Oh, mid-year math. I haven't taken a math class in a year. Nope, in a year and a half. It's been a while since I've actually taken math. And I'm not sad about it. I like math. Surprisingly, I like math. I think that it's fun. But I don't want to do it all the time. Circle. This is gonna be, should this be an Eye of Ender or an Ender Pearl? I think I want it to be an Eye of Ender, just because that's kind of edgy. Next year, no math anymore. Yeah, math is... My homework is art homework too. It's fun. I dislike homework. I like working on things though. Keeping busy is nice. I think that this is... The concept is here for this. Hold on. Math formulas, yeah, I mean, it depends. If you're given a formula, it's one thing. If it's like all mental math, it kind of sucks. I forgot how swords worked for a second. There we go, I figured it out. We're good. Squeeze this handle a little bit. The concept of the sword is now here. Now I'm just adding unnecessary, like, decor to it, but hey, it's fun. I like custom swords. I don't know, there's something about it. It shouldn't be mine. It might just be yours. I don't know. My connection might not be too good, but it depends. So, it may not be yours. Take it with a grain of salt. Oops. I suddenly realized I drew the handle wrong. There we go. It reminds me of, I should make it, somebody's sword I should make, like, somebody's sword, oh, thank you, Art, for following. Somebody's sword I should make, like, a katana or something. Maybe sapnap? That would be kind of cool. It's yours? Okay. Good to know. Okay. That looks kind of edgy. That's kind of cool. Cool sword. Oops, rip. Why is everyone green on the actual stream, but in the chat they're not? That's kind of funny. Everybody's green. There we go. Okay, sword. Yeah, it's like lime green. A sword that fires up whenever ooh, yes, yes. That, okay. That idea is happening now. This is why I needed to stream this, because I needed input. A sword that you, like, every time you pull it out of the sheath, it just bursts into flames, like a flame sword. That would be so cool. We're adding that to Sapnap, definitely. Yeah, that's a super cool idea. We're definitely doing that. Okay. Time for crossbow time. Crossbow time, and then also quiver, I think. And then Dream will be done for the most part, I believe. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing with the crossbow, where I just draw half of it and then I just flip it over. Except for, wait a minute, I don't want to draw it upright. I kind of want to draw it at an angle, so maybe I'll... Canvas turn sideways time. I'll draw it like this. Ooh, perspective. My brain forgot how to draw crossbows. I've drawn like 2 crossbows in my life. It's something like that, I think. And then this part goes out a little bit, and then you have the part where you set the arrow. And then you have like a whole arm part, shoulder rest. It's like a rifle, I think. I'll add something. There we go. That's close enough. Crossbow. I might cut this and move it up a little bit though. There we go. And then I decided to fix it again. Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it that time. There we go. Something like that. Maybe I'll look up a reference later, but for now, that's the crossbow. There we go. Fixed. For real that time. Thank you. I'm glad that it looks good. I'm struggling a little bit with it, but... Oops. Wrong button. Here's the crossbow. I actually need to make it a little bit bigger. Whoops. There we go. Crossbow, and then quiver also was the other thing I was gonna do. And then dream is done. Okay. Quiver, new layer for quiver. Little tiny quiver, because it goes on his hip. Okay. There we go. Quiver, and then we also need a strap to put on like a belt, except for I can't draw straight lines, so I kind of failed that one. There we go. There we go. And then part here. Belt. Belt. There we go. I don't know why I'm focusing so hard to draw this. There we go. It's like, it holds, it's just a quiver, it just holds the arrows. Yeah, it's quiver. Arlen actually asked what a quiver meant, bilingual moment. I'm surprised that maybe I just play too many video games. It's kind of, it just holds your arrows. So you can grab them easily and then shoot them all. There we go. Something like that. Bilingual moment. Okay, maybe I will, just for funsies, maybe I'll draw an arrow too. Something like that. Long part. And then fun quill part of the arrow. Or feather part. Quill part thing. The part where you notch the arrow into the crossbow. There we go. There we go. Something like like that. I think, yeah, poison arrow. I might copy it. Actually, I might copy, paste. Move them like this. And then, like, label them or something. Or maybe draw particles on them. I don't know. I didn't need that many. Hold on. This. There we go. Maybe he actually takes advantage of, like, the different kinds of arrows. You got poison, harming, and maybe, like, what's another, actually, I don't even know any of the arrow effects. I just realized I don't know any of them. I know that there are, like, ones of healing and stuff, but I don't actually remember. What are Minecraft arrow types? Slowness. Oh, I forgot about slowness. So, like, slowness and weakness. Maybe we do slowness. Okay, we do slowness, poison, and then weakness. Slowness, poison, and weakness. I think that that's good. Let me combine all these together. Draw fun particles on them. And by particles, it's just scribbles, because that's how art works. This one might be slowness, and then we have, like, this one will be sparkly or something. I don't know. I just want them to look different. There we go. Now I get to make little labels. That's my favorite part of character sheets, is making the little labels. I might actually move, I like how these are set up, so I might actually move them down here like that. So it's more of a square. There we go. Nice little character sheet. Now I need to just do spell text. Let's get a big fat brush. Something like I don't like that. We're doing that again. I cannot write for some reason right now. There we go. That's fine. That's tolerable. Now I need some text to make some little labels. Okay, we have that part, and then we have, I think that we're gonna do poison, poison, slowness, weakness. Poison, slowness, weakness. I'm gonna actually center this so it looks like that. Nice, yay, okay. Oh, I forgot to turn it, whoops. Does that turn it? Oh, it turns it the correct way. I'm so smart. There we go. So now we have this. I can actually make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. So we have the arrows, then we have, whoops, I'm on the wrong layer. And then we have mask under the mask. Also, Netherite. Netherite sword because he's cool. I can't remember how to turn this for some reason. There we go. Netherite sword, crossbow, quiver, mask under the mask kind of thing. And then we have his knife in boot and knife and boot. Now I get to draw some arrows because I like arrows. And they look nice. Booty knife. That's booty knife. That's the best name for it. Yay, we did it. We did dream. It's already 10. Okay, so 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. I have like half an hour still. No, I lied. I have like 20 minutes. Okay, so I'll add a little bit of color to this, actually, because I want to. And then I will maybe start another one. Maybe do Sapnap's Fire Sword, because I like it. Or Tommy, like I said I would at the beginning. We'll see. Okay, so we'll see what we can do with a little bit of color. Dream looks actually really cool, and I actually really like this, so that's good. Now I'm into that coloring zen that happens. I don't know if you guys ever get it, anyone who's an artist, like you start coloring and then suddenly you're like, oh, this is nice, even though you barely started. There's something about it. Coloring is just so nice. I don't know what it is though, but I can't color other people's lines. I have to color my own. Because then if I get upset that a line is somewhere, I can just fix it. But if it's like a coloring book, I can't just change the lines unless I scanned it in or something. Here we go. Yes, exactly. Green cloak. And then I also wanted to color the sword and the arrow tips, at least. And maybe the boots. I'm not sure. Brown. No, I kind of want them darker than that. Brownish, like dark brownish black colored. Yeah, there we go. That's a good color. Picking colors is fun too. I really like picking them from picking colors and then picking like shading colors for them, because you can get totally different moods if you pick different colors to shade with. And then you can do like color editing later. I enjoy coloring a lot. I do not enjoy line art because I would rather color a sketch than make line art. Color like a kindergartner. Bucket tool. My line art is way too messy to use a bucket tool on. I have to like color all of the edges. Like, it's so annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see, what? Eye of Ender go. Brr. We have this yellowy color too. In there also. And then the dark green on the outside. There we go. It's like a blue. Actually, it's more like this. There we go. And then Netherite sword is like a purpley. Netherite is like a purpley red color that I can't even. It's like a maroon, but not. It's like this, but it's more red. I can't even explain it. It's weird. It's a weird color. I'll do this even again, just because this is not quite the right color. But I'm gonna color it first, at least. Oh yeah, microscopic hole in between the lines. I can't handle paint. I can't handle paint bucket. I just have to go around the edges with coloring, and then I color it in all the way. Netherite does kind of like... Netherite looks like obsidian, but it's more purple. Even though obsidian is kind of purpley. I can't even explain it. I do need to make this darker, but I'm using that as a base. Okay. It's kind of like... Let's see. It's like this color. That's the color of netherite. It's like this dark purpley color. It's kind of cool though. There's like more black than you think there should be in it. It's kind of weird. Gray? I don't know. It's like a maroon color. I don't know. It's kind of... It's really weird. I don't understand what color it actually is. Maybe I should just go color pick it out of the actual... off of an actual photo. Hold on. Let me just go pick a photo of it. Netherite armor works. Except, yeah, okay, netherite armor. What color is it? It's like... It is gray, you're right. It's kind of gray. But then when it's enchanted... it's purple. That's weird. I don't know what I think of that. I'll paste this image here. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. Copy, paste. There we go. I put it in there. Yeah, I agree with you though. I wonder how they decided on that color. 'Cause here it is. Here's the armor, like, enchanted armor. It's really purple. Like, really purple. And I don't like how purple it is. Because I feel like it should be darker than that. Yeah, it's like a lavender. I think it's just because of the enchantment glint, but I don't know. I feel like it should just... I feel like netherite gives off a purple vibe, but not, like, that kind of purple. Okay, let me color the handle of the sword and then these arrows. There we go. Handle of sword. Oh, I completely colored in the thing that I just colored. I hate... Hold on, we have to do this again, because I accidentally colored it in. I'm very smart, as you can tell. Green, dark color on the outside, and then yellowy color in the middle. Eye of Ender, boom. That kind of looks cool. Gray wool with lavender stained glass over it. Why are you right? That is kind of what it looks like. I dislike the fact that that's what it kind of looks like. I don't know why I dislike that so much. Okay. Now I have to go looking up what color the arrows are. Unless you guys want to tell me what color they are. Arrow of, so poison, slowness, and weakness. Poison is green. Poison is like a dark green, like this. Poison is green. I kind of like the cloudiness that this brush does. It kind of looks cool. Slowness is gray. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Slowness is gray-blue. Okay. So we go to gray, blue. This color. And then weakness is... Let me see. Whoops. Okay. Arrow of weakness is... I have to actually go find it. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Arrow of weakness is... Yeah, you're right. It's gray. It's just a light gray. Yeah, it's just gray. Hold on. That's kind of boring for this. They happen to be just boring colors, but that's okay. There we go. We'll make this one, actually we're gonna make the slowness one a little bit more blue just to make it more interesting looking. There we go. There we go. That's how it looks now. That works. There are arrows. And we're gonna get rid of this because I was just looking at it. Maybe I should color his hair too, just for another color to add. We'll do that. We'll do it. We'll add his hair. That's not right. That's closer. I like that better. There we go. Hair. That's kind of not right though, but we're just gonna color it in and go with it for now, and then I'll fix it later. There we go. Hair. Oh, hello, thank you. Welcome. Weakness would be purplish pink. I kind of feel like weakness would be like... Weakness gives me blue vibes. I don't know, because if you think about how strength potions are pink, like, you know that they're pink, and fire resist potions are like bright pink though too. I don't know. The potion colors are very ambiguous to me. Really? Why do people have that much trouble coloring his hair? I don't have very much trouble coloring his hair. I just have to pick the right color. Because this isn't quite right. It's more like... Oh, here we go. It's more like this. You just have to go into the grays. There we go. That's the right color. That's literally his hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've worked on it for a long time. His hair is like, it's just a dirty blonde, and then in darker lighting, it's just darker dirty blonde. Like that. I don't know. I don't know why people have trouble with his hair. I think I need to add more of a shine to that sword. Because it's fun. Ooh, that looks shiny. The one picture, oh yeah, the picture of him standing in the pool of the back of his hair. People were like, his hair is actually brown. Yeah, he has, let me go find it, hold on. He's got a picture on his Instagram of one of his merch photo shoots with him standing in a pool. It's just the back of his head. And people were like, oh, his hair is brown, and as somebody who understands, like, color theory, I was like, no, his hair's not brown, it's still dirty blonde, it's just different lighting. Oh, here it is, hold on. Oops. It is this photo. This photo. People were freaking out about this photo. Yeah, it was for the merch promo. That's him. People were upset because they thought his hair was brown, but it's just the lighting outside. If the sun's on it, and he said that it's darker when it, he said it's darker in certain lighting, so. And this was also after he said he got a haircut, so this is the shorter side of his hair, because he said for quarantine that his hair was a lot longer. But who knows how long his hair actually was. Why does he look like he's in 5th grade? Oh, that's interesting. Dreams of him telling you that his hair is brown. Yeah, but I did like photo editing on this picture to make it look like it was in the sun. I don't know where it is, but I have it somewhere. I wonder if I could find it. Maybe not now, but he looks like an Aiden. He does. He looks like an Aiden. He looks like... it's like the basic white boy haircut. That's all. I know I have it somewhere. Oh, here it is. I found it. So you have... this photo, right? There's his hair. And then when the photo came out, because everyone was freaking out about it, I did this photo edit of this to make it look brighter, and I compared the colors side by side. And it is dirty blonde, I promise. His hair is dirty blonde. It's just darker dirty blonde. Gotta get my water, hold on. But yeah, people were upset about that photo. See, okay, this is his haircut. Yeah, you can draw his hair long if you want to. He said that his hair was long during quarantine. I think that this is just a recent haircut. Or, during this photo, he had recently got his haircut. But yeah. People were upset about that photo because they thought that his hair was darker than it is. But it's not. Okay, the other thing I wanted to color was this, this shirt, actually. But as a, like, dark black color. Something like this. Oh, whoops. Something like this. There we go. It could be greenish, I guess. Nothing's stopping it from being greenish. The mask thing. Turtleneck mask thing. I kind of like it. I think it's cool. Like I said, edgy designs here, boys. And then this one. That looks good. Yay. There we go. It would be funny if you just ripped off the cloak and the dream blob. Yeah. It's just under the cloak is his Minecraft skin, just on the shirt. It's a shirt of his Minecraft skin. Hey, Dream. Actually, that's a great idea, guys. Listen, what if we got? I'm a genius. Okay, what if we got a merch drop that was like you got t-shirts and hoodies, right? Yeah, eyes for nipples, like Techno said. Listen, what if we got a merch drop that was like t-shirts and then also hoodies? Okay. Follow me here. T-shirts, hoodies. And then you have like... Okay. Fastest drawing of a hoodie I can ever do. You have t-shirts and hoodies, and then you just have the like... dream blob like this, and it's just him. That would be cool. I would buy it. I would buy a sweatshirt like that. I would buy a sweatshirt like that. That would be cool. I would buy that. Hey Dream, hire me. I'm just kidding. No, but I would. Yeah, I'll buy a sweatshirt, and it was just like his profile picture, like his YouTube profile picture. That'd be cool. I just suddenly had that epiphany, and I would buy a sweatshirt of that. Maybe I'll make a merch mock-up later, just for fun. Okay. Hire Kai for merch design? No, he already has a merch designer, and they do a great job. But I'm not against doing merch. That would be fun. Maybe someday I'll do merch designs or something like that. Dizzy is very cool. Okay. We have a little bit more time for the stream, and I have a little bit more to color, so we're doing well. Oh, I forgot to color this. Here we go. Okay, so this is pretty good. This is a pretty good... not as much as I wanted to get done, but it's enough, you know? Let me add my signature to this actually really quick. Hold on. I forgot. There we go. Buff Dream. Oh, the weight of all these. I mean, consider Steve, guys. Steve can carry so much gold in his inventory at the same time, and for what? Okay. There it is. That's actually pretty good. I actually like that a lot. I think it's very cool. I think that's a good start to a design, honestly. Especially the sword. I think I liked doing the one map hat video. Oh boy. Yeah, about Steve holding all of these items and jumping a meter in the air. Thank you. I like it, actually. I think it looks cool. I think that it captures the edginess of SMP Dream. Or at least what I think SMP Dream would be like. Steve can carry several stacks of gold and can still walk faster than the fastest runner in the world. Yes. Steve, this is why Minecraft Steve is in Smash. Because he's strong, he's superhuman. He's so strong. But yes, we have this cool dream design now. Or SMP dream design. This is all SMP. I would do more, but it's like almost 10:30 and I'm very tired. Designing characters is very fun. Oh yeah, drawing. I like designing characters that I have a backstory for. I need to do some more character designs for, I have some OCs. Maybe sometime I will do character sheets for my OCs on stream. And I can talk to you about it. And we can make headcanons or something. That would be kind of fun. Let me switch back. I will post this after this. I'll post this after stream too. Let me switch back to this chat scene, chat window that is currently blank because chat has not moved. But see, my persona that I finally figured out a while ago took me a while to make too. Oh look, Art, you're red on this screen. You're a different color now. You're not green anymore. Yeah, you're red now. I wanted to do some kind of, oh, now everybody's red. I wanted to do some kind of like viewer avatar interaction thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure something out for it at some point. That would be kind of fun. But I'm gonna post this on Twitter after this. It's been 2 hours and now I'm tired. So, oh yeah, I'll post this on Twitter after this, and then maybe sometime we can do another one, because I actually really like these character design things. I think they're a lot of fun. I have some commissions to do now though too. And homework. Lots of things to do. So, thank you, even though it was a smaller, chill, considering all you do is make tunnels in Minecraft for 3 hours. Even though it was smaller and it was a little bit chill, I think that it was still a lot of fun. I get a lot more comfortable rambling as the 2 hours go on, so I'm glad that you had something to listen to. That's what I'm here for. So, alright, I'm going to end it and post this. I'll post this on Twitter. Go check it out there. Full, cool, fancy, high quality image there instead of staring at it through my stream. Alright. Thank you guys again for coming out. Bye. Yes, please give it a like. I would appreciate that. Bye, thanks. I'll see you guys later. Next week, maybe finally at 7 o'clock this time. It's supposed to be at 7 o'clock, but today Carl decided to stream, and I can't stream when Carl's streaming because I can't compete with that. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye, next week. Same time, 7 p.m. Hopefully. Bye.